Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Tell you what, I am so glad that gambling is not one of my vices.
Yeah.
It is not.
It's one of the worst.
It's the worst. And Drake has shared, because he's a big gambler, loves a casino, just loves it.
Mad for it. And also has a share in a gambling company, Stake.
Yes. He'd be one of those high rollers, and definitely, given he has published online his monthly incomings and outgoings.
Oh, a little recap.
Yeah. So week 1, he had wagered $50 million.
Oh.
He lost $5 million. By the end of the month, he had wagered $124.5 million.
Wow.
And he'd won some and lost some and won some and lost some, obviously. But the net effect is that he was down $8 million for the month. He lost $8 million. Lost.
Like, I know he's rich and like a whole other level of rich, but I didn't think he was this rich. To be able to just spend $100 and something million in a month.
$124 million. And he says, I've got to share the other side of gambling. Well, thank you, Drake. Losses are so fried right now. I hope I can post a big win for you all soon, because I'm the only one that has never seen a max. These guys max once a week, whatever that means.
I mean, shout out to everyone that went and saw him in Australia, because that is all of his tickets sales from the tour he did here.
That is extraordinary. Extraordinary. Hugh Jackman has made an extraordinary getaway. He was leaving Radio City Hall in New York City, and there was a throng of fans. And you can sort of see him posing for some selfies, but keeping on moving. And I reckon there is a point where he realises that if he keeps being the centre of attention, he's going to draw the attention of the crowd, and they are going to swarm, and then he's going to get in trouble. Do you know what he did?
What?
He waved down the next car that was driving past and got in the back seat.
That is so scary to do
Just
in
a stranger.
2025.
He did have a very large and scary-looking bodyguard with him, so I feel like he'd be all right.
You got it. Thank you. No problem. Hi. Hi, guys. Thanks.
Look at that.
And then into the car he goes.
And I'm just watching him. He points to a car, who's also taking a photo of him, by the way, and he just opens the back seat and they get in.
I mean, it looks like a
Calm.
nice black Lexus.
Cool as a cucumber.
Imagine if it was a stitch up and he got in and Deb was in there.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Swanee, very exciting news before we get to clickbait. We've talked about it all week. Next week, we are giving away a brand new car.
I've never done... Do you know what? We've never done that on this show.
No, we're mad for a holiday, but I don't think we've done a car.
I don't know whether or not I've given away a car in my career. I must have.
You have.
But my God, this is exciting.
I don't think it would have been an electric vehicle, Swanee.
No.
We're giving away a BYD Sea Lion 6 plug-in hybrid SUV. Jump on the Nova Player app to register your details. And next week, we're going to start putting people in the running for this. Go beyond expectations with the BYD Sea Lion 6 plug-in hybrid SUV.
Has this happened to you ever since we've started talking about it? You see them
Everywhere.
Chrissy's clickbait.
And they are sexy as hell. Let's talk about Scissor. Interview Magazine is a legendary magazine, actually made famous because the covers used to be original artworks by Andy Warhol.
Oh, is that what kicked it all off?
Many years ago. Anyway, still going strong. It's still kind of a subversive, interesting, modern take on everything.
Yeah.
And in that flavour, in that vein, they sort of flip the script and they get celebrities and musicians to interview each other, which I think is brilliant. Scissor has sat down with Chapel Roan and interviewed her. One of the questions that came up was about the online stuff, because Chapel Roan really gets a hard time online.
She cops it.
Yeah, she really, really does. And it affects her. It does affect her. She said, I care about it and it makes me cry real tears.
That's sad.
I know. She also said this. There's no audio.
No, it's interview mag.
Oh, I thought there was an audio
No.
bit. Oh, well, there you go. And Scissor very sweetly and quite patronisingly says, oh, that's so sweet that you care. I think that says everything we need to know about Scissor, who clearly does not give a hoot.
And has been in the industry a little bit longer than Chappell, so it's probably at that point where it just is water off the duck's
Exactly.
back.
She goes, oh, you do? That's beautiful. All right, let's move on to local darling Delta Goodrem. She has married her long-term boyfriend and guitarist, Matthew Copley. They've been together for 7 years, and it's just an excuse for us to play our favourite Delta Goodrem tunes, which are many.
I'm very happy about how Delta's handled this relationship because I feel like she's kept it sort of private.
I think she's learnt the hard way.
True.
Remember she was going out with that guy?
Mark Philippoussis, remember
She was
that?
going out with Mark Philippoussis. No, there was another
Brian
one.
McFadden.
There was another one. Someone with an accent. Anyway, it was this guy. Who's that guy with the dimples?
Here.
Yep.
That's Brian McFadden.
No, that's not. No, not that one. This one. That one. Click on that.
Look at us tweet.
He is trouble. Oh my God, it's going through them all. Hang on, we're getting there. It's important.
Nick
Keep
Jonas,
going.
I forgot about
this
that.
This guy. Darren McMullen.
Did she date Darren?
Yes.
Really?
For ages. Yes, absolutely. They were spotted kissing and holding hands and stuff, and I reckon after him she went, you know what? I'm not going to make this anybody's business. Matthew is the real deal. She said that he's her best friend and she's very, very lucky. Well, they tied the knot, and of course, the paparazzi photos reveal that Richard Wilkins was there. Richard Wilkins is everywhere, isn't he?
He is everywhere.
He's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times and he just turns up.
And he's there with his son. That's a fun duo. Imagine getting to go to weddings with your dad and
That would
sync
be
them.
so fun, wouldn't it?
It would. He'd be a cool dad.
Yeah, your dad would be good at a wedding. My dad is great at a wedding.
Yeah, dad's
Great
mad for
value.
it. Although I am the best at a wedding,
Of course you are.
obviously.
When you're not working. Can we please enjoy my recent favourite of Delta's?
Wings?
Yes. Can I tell you, this very loud in your car with the windows down, provided your children aren't in the car, because that is very embarrassing.
Cringe.
It's very enjoyable. That moment is
Yeah,
a very
it would be.
enjoyable moment.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.